Good evening from Look North. More than 100 people gathered in York today to show their support for the National Railway Museum. The museum's future is under threat, along with that of Bradford's National Media Museum, which this weekend is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Nicola Hudson reports.
You want the museum to stay open?
Making their voices heard, young and old alike turned out to show support for York's National Railway Museum.
Hopefully people power will speak, and the more of us that turn out and say we want this to stay open, hopefully the government will listen and we can actually save the museum.
I hope it will show the government that there is a lot of support out there and to find another solution.
It's part of what this city is. It's a railway city. So why should we lose it?
Earlier this month, the Science Museum Group, which runs the National Railway Museum, as well as Bradford's National Media Museum and the Museum of Science and Industry in Manchester, announced that if government funding cuts go ahead, it will close one of the three museums.
It's called this rally to bring people together.
Today's rally is just one part of the campaign to demonstrate to the government how important the museum is to Yorkshire.
For them to consider closing any of these science museum sites would be sacrilege. It mustn't happen.
We can't be in a situation where we're just the north of England, we're ignored by the government because we're not in London, and that is the thing we need to avoid. So we need to be vocal, we need to be loud, and we need to show cross-party support for all those museums across the north of England.
The crowd here today have sent a clear message to the government ahead of this week's debate in Parliament. Whether it's enough to save the museum, only time will tell. Nicola Hudson, BBC Look North in York.